Last episode, Matt showed you how we use our track editor to make our tracks super competitive and skills based. This episode we're going to talk to Nick, he's our lead designer, and he's going to show you how we do our character balancing.
So balancing is important because this is an online multiplayer game. We have a lot of different characters in the game. We want those characters to be appealing to all players, but we want the experience to be competitive and we want the experience to be fair. The characters themselves have different attributes. Some are strong, some are fast, and we can control a character's speed, their acceleration, and their strength. Strength being how much speed a character loses when they hit an obstacle. So if you take, for example, Sonic is a fast character. He's the fastest character in the game, but he's not the strongest character. So if you're the sort of player who is skillful, who's good at dodging obstacles, Sonic is a good pick. But if you find yourself knocking into obstacles and you're taking more damage, perhaps a character like Knuckles or Amiga, who doesn't lose as much damage, is a better option. In order to actually balance the characters, what we do is we set up a test track, which is basically a long straight. We have a clear lane, we have a lane with rings in, and we have a lane with obstacles in. And then what we can do is we can just run 4 characters against one another, and we can see which character finishes first. We can then go back, we can just tweak the values of the characters, we can tweak the speed, the strength, and then we can just rerun these races over and over again until we get to a point where we feel that the characters are well balanced. And we're also tracking a lot of data as well through soft launch, so we can actually physically see which characters are winning the most races. Matchmaking is based on the number of trophies that a character earns, so you earn trophies from finishing first or second, and you lose trophies if you finish third or fourth. So matchmaking is super important, again, to making sure that all of our players have a fair and balanced race. And it's also really good for the in-game experience as well, because we're finding that when players are very closely matched with one another, the races themselves are very tight. Lead is constantly changing, and you're normally seeing very, very close and exciting finishes. There's a lot of skill in this game. There's certainly a lot of skill and mastery, and that was important to us right from the very start. We wanted it to be a fun game, and we wanted it to be a game where players could feel that they were getting better at the game, they were good at the game. Obviously, as you progress over time, you will level up your characters. Your characters will be able to go faster. You'll unlock better weapons. Your weapons will become more powerful, and naturally, that will improve your chances of winning a race. But it's very much a combination of skill and player level. That's really the key to winning. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them here or on the HARDlight Facebook and Twitter pages. And in the next episode, we'll be taking you through what happened in soft launch.